She'll start rambling when we're about to go live. But we have 13 items going out.
Yes.
We'll talk about some of the unfortunate events of yesterday that just wanted to hold us back a little bit.
Just a bit.
Before we get started, my name is Aaron.
I'm Amber.
And we are full-time resellers.
Correct.
But yeah, that's right. This is
On
all we do
eBay.
to make money, but it is work. Lots of work.
It's more work than a normal job, let's say that.
And I think there's a lot of things people just don't know.
Yes.
But with that being said, we'll talk into yesterday. So we had our appointments yesterday for dental. We got there at about 9:30.
This is a new place to us, so we didn't know what to expect.
And we left at...
Our appointments were at 10. We thought. I had gotten a text that said my appointment was at 11. And I said, Aaron, why did I just get a reminder that it's at 11? He's like, no, it's definitely 10.
Yeah.
So we got there early, 9:30.
Yeah.
And then
I go back at about 10:15.
Yes.
So a little late, not too bad. And then
we were
I'm done
until almost 2 o'clock.
I was done at what, like 11:30? And at that point,
was it 2 or 1?
You weren't even back yet.
Yeah. My appointment was
It was like 12:45 we were out of there.
It was ridiculous.
But needless to say, we spent
the whole morning was gone.
Over 3 hours at the dental office. So then we go get lunch.
It wasn't because we had bad teeth either. They were just running behind.
We come back from lunch because the kids were starving and they didn't have anything to eat.
Well, they didn't eat breakfast. I thought it was going to be like an In-N-Out thing.
We could have easily went.
I told him to take the kids home and feed them and then come pick me back up. He didn't want to do that. So we had to go grab Cookout because they were starving, poor things.
Yeah, well, needless to say, we don't do that very often, but we did.
But it's through the whole day. Through the whole day.
And then, I think the people out there that are doing this full time, they understand that if you are going to list, like the hardest part about listing is starting.
Right.
Like the absolute worst part is like, okay, fine, I'm gonna go pick up these items that I'm gonna go. I'm gonna put these beside. I'm gonna start the first item.
Yes.
So I was doing that yesterday.
Finally.
And this was at like
3
something, something like that. And I scan the first item. I'm looking for a sold comp, and power goes out.
Whole neighborhood down.
And
it just wasn't meant to be a work day. It was meant to be a
I was able to come back, so the power was out for like 30 to 40 minutes, something like that. So I know in the big scheme of things, you'd be like, oh, okay, well, it's 3:30. You come back, you go, and you get back to work at 4:15. It's not a big deal. It's like, no, it's the obstacle of getting over to go start listing. And then, so we took a walk. We come back. I did end up getting back to the listing.
Power outages screwed up everything. Yes. For sure.
And
you can never plan it. And it's like game over.
So I did list items. I didn't get done with as many items as I would have liked to get done with yesterday, but
hey, attempts were made.
At the end of the day, you have to give yourself grace.
Right.
Like the effort was there. We wanted to get stuff done.
Intentions were good.
You just can only do so much.
Yeah.
So I can't hate myself for what I was able to accomplish yesterday.
You did great.
Yes.
I did nothing. I had an off day, like the world was trying to tell us to do, and I took it.
So that was our day yesterday. I hope everybody out there had a better day than that out there. But we are going to jump into our sales, and we have 13 items going out.
13. Hey, welcome.
And first item we have going out is Donkey Kong Country 3 for the DS. Some of the things that people don't know that we have to do behind the scenes. I put this in, and this didn't work.
Okay.
So then I had to go find a YouTube video to how to clean a DS game. And it was thankfully the easy fix of a cotton swab, alcohol, just put it in the slot with, Q-tip, and just rub it back and forth really quickly.
Yeah.
And
it fixed it.
And it fixed it.
Perfect.
It worked. So this sold for $14.95 plus shipping, and it took about a day and a half for that one to sell, so not too bad. This one took quite a bit longer, but we did get the sale. These are Nike LeBron shoes. They are used, and these sold $22.50 plus shipping, and they sold via promoted listing.
Alrighty.
This one took about 2 weeks, and this is the Muppets. It is a hand puppet that has a couple accessories with it. I know it's not particularly showing well, but it's got the case and everything with it.
What did it sell for?
And that one sold for $49.99 plus shipping. You want to show them?
Yeah, I'm going to show them.
Okay.
This guy.
Yeah. And
So yeah, that was a pretty good sale.
yeah, because I think I only paid like $3 for
Yeah,
it.
it was not much. This was one that we stopped at before they even opened.
Yep, Thursday.
Yeah.
For a little church sale thing going on.
All right.
Now this came from a board game. So we had a Triopoly board game. The kids were
The world
playing.
does need positivity. I agree with you,
Yes.
and I hope you all have a great day too.
Yes. And this came from a Triopoly piece. And
Game
I'll
stuff.
say like it was a big board game. The board game itself sells for 25 plus shipping, and I was like, I don't want to keep this around for 25 bucks. And then I just
Yeah.
decided to create my own listing with the game pieces, and it was 8 different game pieces. And they sold really quick for $14.95
Yeah.
plus shipping. So not as much money as if you were selling the board
The whole
game,
thing.
but this is going to be so much easier to ship, so much
Yes.
easier to store,
Yeah.
and it sold super fast. Where
Right.
the sell-through rate on the full board game was not great.
So that was best case scenario.
And the one add-on piece on that one, I will say that in the title, you want to make sure you put Monopoly, because people will buy that
Oh.
to play Monopoly with, not Triopoly.
Oh.
And you want to bring some additional eyes to the item, because
Right.
now you have unique game pieces for Monopoly that they're going to be like, where'd you get this? I'm not telling my secrets.
Triopoly. Yes.
I'm not telling my secrets. So, and I had 8 total pieces, so
Yeah.
I don't know if I had other pieces from other games,
I
but
don't know.
nevertheless, we sold it. Next up, we have a Funko Pop. This one I bought on Whatnot. I paid $5. It's got some damage and wear to the box, so I made sure I put damage package on the listing. I paid $5 plus shipping, which was probably at that point like $1 or $2.
Oh, okay.
Well, because you got the combined shipping
Right.
after you buy something. So we sold that for $24.95 plus shipping.
All right. It's pretty good. Wii
This
Sports.
always sells super quickly.
Bread and butter. If you
Wii
find
Sports $19.99 plus shipping
It
to a
will
repeat
sell.
buyer.
it. Okay.
So don't hate that.
Nope.
I love new records because they are so easy to find and
Yeah.
discover. This is an Ed Sheeran record, and it sold for $14.95. And the reason why it's so easy is you can just scan it.
Yeah.
It's got a barcode. I don't know if it's
The other
showing.
side. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
And you just scan the barcode and you pull up to the exact record, and it makes it easy.
There you go.
Next up, we have I don't like these cameras. I like the digital cameras. I don't know what you call these cameras.
Manual. I don't know.
But these cameras, I don't generally like working with.
Yeah.
And in this case, I sold this as is for parts
So
repair.
this must be pretty old because we don't buy these anymore.
Untested. I try not to anyways. Untested on this one, and it sold for $14.20 plus shipping. And hopefully it works, but it does look like it's got some of the battery
the
corrosion.
screen looks like it's like having damage in there.
It's possible.
Yeah,
But I took pictures of all of it, so.
And the longer it sits, like it will start having like this white film on the grip. So just better to not
Yeah.
remove it fast.
Next up, we have a fiber optic lighting Winter Village. This thing, I want to say we picked this up at the
Oh, it was at the auction.
silent auction.
Yeah,
Yes.
it was.
And it was not flawless. There
Okay.
was like a couple flaws on it and whatnot, but I made
I
sure
think
to
I got
take
$1
pictures.
for it.
And it sold for $40 plus shipping.
That's great.
So,
Yeah, it took a while. It took almost.
well, we were,
9 months.
I think we were out of season
Yeah.
when it went
you're
listed.
right.
So,
It was after. yeah.
we're finally back, so it's not too bad. Next up, Just Dance 2018 for the Wii sold for $13 plus shipping. The last record of the day, we have a Jimi Hendrix. Again, this is a repop.
Whoa.
Ooh, I'm about to drop it here.
Well, let's
Yes.
do it this way.
There we go. And you see it just has a barcode, so you can quickly scan that and get that listed. So
What did it sell for?
that one sold $16.10 plus shipping.
Okay.
And
This we just got. I like this product, so I saw it was for like $1.
Yeah.
It's Follicate.
it sold for $11.95 plus
Yeah.
shipping.
I checked to make sure it was new, and it was. So.
Yeah, it had a seal on it, and like
Yeah.
we were saying yesterday, you want to make sure you always check to make sure
Yes.
those products have seals before you purchase them,
Correct.
because it makes your job a whole lot easier.
Sure does.
And
Alright.
then our last sale of the day, we
Like
always
you
sell.
said
Yep.
yesterday, it seems we always sell cleats,
Yep.
and we did again.
And these we didn't pay much for. It was like $2 or $3.
It's our messy.
And they sold really quickly for $18.95 plus shipping.
Yeah. As long as you get them low.
Yeah.
It's good. And you said they're easy to wash.
They are easy to wash, and that one I think didn't take
Didn't
much, if anything,
Yep.
to get them sparkly clean. So, yeah.
So what are our intentions for the day?
What would we like to accomplish today? So I don't have a ton more to list, to be honest with you, unless you're ready for me to list the big machine down there.
No.
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 Shame.
So what are you doing?
So
are you going to scrape things?
I'm going to obviously find some items to list. I'm trying to pull it up so that I can see the comments.
Okay. He's blind, pretty much. So I either have to read him the comments or he's got to zoom in.
Okay, we got somebody watching from Jamaica.
Yes.
That's cool. Welcome, if you're still around.
I know.
Yeah, they're probably not because you just ignored them.
Listen, I'm sorry. Don't even start with me.
Yeah. What else?
Oh, okay.
He's probably still there.
Yeah.
Oh,
we appreciate you
blessings
being
and loves as well. Yes. And welcome, Josh.
I didn't see him in there. Yeah.
Yeah, he's in there as well.
I also don't like getting super close to the camera like that to squint and read.
Why? What's wrong with that?
Just zoom in on my face. It's the reason we sit far back.
But yeah, so it's Wednesday.
It is.
There's some one thing I want to focus on is they have the Fed cut rates today. They're supposed to do that with the.
I know nothing about this topic.
Yeah, it's supposed to come out at 2, so I'll be watching that.
Okay.
But other than that, listing. Hopefully, I'll be able to find some items to list. I think the one thing I want to do again. So we sold the My Little Ponies. Then they did not pay after doing an auction on it, and we had a ton of interest in those My Little Pony lot and that My Little Pony lot. And I've listed it at $300.
Yeah.
And I've been getting tons of watchers on it, but nobody's wanting to make an offer on it. So I think I just want to go back to doing an auction again.
Okay. Are you going to use the same listing details?
Yeah. I'm just going to end it.
Yeah.
And then relist as an auction for 99 cents and let it go.
Yeah.
And hopefully this time the person will pay.
Yeah.
My guess is we'll probably get like $150 for it.
Mm-hmm.
That's my expectation that I'm going to have. But we paid $10, so 10 into 150 would be great. So I'm pretty happy with that. But if I do a 10-day auction, it'll end on a Saturday, which is kind of what I want to do.
Right. If you do it today,
And I like doing 10-day auctions versus 7 just because you get extra days.
Mm-hmm.
And ideally, you want to make it to where you get 2 weekends
mm-hmm.
of eyes set on that item. So if I have it set on, ideally maybe Thursday, but I just don't know if I want to wait another day. I want to just get it up there.
Just put it on.
But yeah. And so that's all. What about you?
I'm going to be shipping and school and cooking for the kids and putting my clothes away.
Awesome.
That was my goal yesterday.
No business, nothing other than shipping?
If it depends on... I just told you I'm going to try to put the clothes away.
We are in South Carolina.
Listed. The ones I've listed, I have to file away with SKUs and put them in bags and stuff. That's work.
Yeah, I know. But you said you were going to do that yesterday.
And then the power happened, and our dental happened.
You can still do that without power, though.
I'm just going to sit here quietly. This man is frustrating me today. This is the downside of working with your spouse.
Yes, we are located in South Carolina. That's somebody was asking.
You already said that.
Oh, I don't know if they didn't hear us because you were bickering in the background, blocking me out.
Y'all don't know how bad I just wanted to shut this off right now. I'm like starting to sweat. You're so rude. Quit. All right. What else? What is tomorrow? Nothing.
You know the saying where they said like one person likes to touch a person and the other one doesn't, and then they marry each other.
We've been seeing a lot of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like to touch her. She doesn't. She doesn't like it.
So fun times.
But yeah. I probably am, Josh, but that's okay. I've accepted it at this point. Yes. I think you understand at some point. You're just like, I'm gonna be mad. She's gonna be mad anyway. So what's the difference between 8.5 and a 9?
If you see that he's the only one here tomorrow, you will know why.
No, she'll be back. She always comes back.
She always comes back.
But I think it's probably time to shut it down.
All right, we have nothing else to add. So we're
Yeah.
killing time, and we appreciate you being here.
Take care,
Commit
everybody.
to it, buddy. He needs no egging on. Let me tell you that.
Take care, everybody.
See y'all later.
Thanks for joining us.